Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm G&G, and in this episode of Sleeping Giant we are kicking off our bonus season here at Essen, our revenge season as we have christened it, and we're taking on Fortuna Düsseldorf in the season opener at home. And it's been a really good summer. I think we've improved the squad for sure. We'll take a look at a moment just on our transfer budget. We actually still have a budget of 1.7 million in there. We haven't spent that much this season, but I think we've improved the squad. We're under our wage budget. We have plenty of room to make moves in January if we are close to promotion, definitely. But in terms of our transfer action, we spent 325,000. That was all on one player. We actually took in 375,000 because we sold Bravo to Rio Ave in Portugal. He wouldn't have been playing, so we don't want him around. Elsie sold as well to Augsburg. So we took in money for two players that there. And yeah, it was a good summer. We'll get to the new players. We signed 5 players in total, 4 free transfers, and then that 325,000 spent. And how that has worked out for us in terms of our outlook for the season. So the media prediction at the start of the season was 16th, so battling relegation. But if we go to the season preview, we will see that we are up to 11th on that, the highest we've been any season. Only 25 to 1 to win the title. Our lowest odds are rival Schalke up there in third position at 9 to 5 to win the title. That's the team, of course, we want to get that revenge on after the sacking at the start of this save. So what else is there to look at? Our pre-season, pretty good pre-season. We lost our first game to Sturm Graz while we had a training camp in Austria. Then we won the rest of our fixtures, finished up with a 3-0 win at home to Heerenveen of the Netherlands. That was a really good performance. Plenty of minutes into the players' legs and looking really good. A look at that squad, you can see it here. It's a 26-man squad we're going with. We've improved the quality, we've improved the depth for sure. It is looking strong. We'll get to the new players in a moment. But yeah, we have plenty of options for the season, and that is good for us. So let's get to the lineup for our first game of the season. And it is an unchanged back five for us. Setford will start in goals. Bataro at right back. Galasic, Wilson Brown, Hajim. We have signed a right back. It is Omar Traore. He was the man we spent money on. He picked up an injury in pre-season. 31-year-old Tongolese international. He will improve as that right back for sure. 6'2", bit of pace about him as well. He's slightly better, I think, than Bataro, and it gives us plenty of options in that position. We compare him to Bataro, and you can see I think he's better in more areas that we rely on, such as his speed. His vision is good, his attacking is good. He's a little less good in the air despite being taller, which is a bit of a worry. His defending is a little lacking, but yeah, I think we can make up for that with the players around him. We did sign a couple of, one backup centre-back because Stocker left. We signed Konrad Kaulanski, who is a German young centre-back who's released by Bayern Leverkusen. We signed him on a free. He's a good backup option. He could make his way into the team. It will be very hard for Liam Morrison actually to get into the team this season, our captain, but yeah, it's important to have that depth at centre back. As for midfield, it is completely changed. I don't know why those have swapped over. We have a new midfield too, and first up is Maxen Capo, French midfielder, really good midfielder for this division. He is current ability of a decent Bundesliga player, so we have him in here in this division. He'll be playing probably as the ball-winning midfielder, so we'll just have a look at his attributes for that role. Ball-winning midfielder on defend, and you can see good marking, good tackling, good determination, good natural fitness as well in that role. His positioning is pretty good, teamwork, work rate is good. Yeah, I think he's a really good midfielder to have in there. His passing is good as well, and his vision is pretty decent, and I think he's an important man in that midfield. Taking Beluta's spot, but Beluta, of course, will play plenty of games. We will be rotating that midfield, I'm sure. Alongside him, another young midfielder, an Italian in Kevin Zaroli. Zaroli, he doesn't like playing in the more defensive role, but we are training him to play there as the deep-lying playmaker on defend. So his tackling hopefully will improve a bit. It's at 10 at the moment. What I really like is that jump reach of 17, 6'2" as well, will help us at both ends with set pieces. But also his vision, work rate, team positioning, all pretty decent. And if we compare him to the man whose place he's probably taken in the team, to be honest, and that is Torben Rain. If I can just find Torben Rain, here he is. You can see it's a big upgrade for us in that midfield position on a free transfer as well. It's a really good bit of business, I think. Really improves us in that midfield. And those midfield two hopefully will link up during this season. So we have swapped our wingers as well. So Dennis Johnson played 2 seasons on the left wing for us. He's going to swap over to the right wing. He can do it. He is fairly strong right foot. I think he might even be better for us on that right wing. He's coming back from that bad injury he had last season. Still plenty of quality in his attributes. I think he'll do really good on the right wing for us. The reason I want to swap him over is to get a youngster of our own into the squad. It is Eric Adai. He has come through our academy. We've loaned him out a couple of times. We've played him regularly in bits over the couple of seasons, but he is wanted by a number of big clubs, including Bayern Munich. We turned down a bid from Bayern Munich for him. He comes in on the left wing. Hopefully he can make that his own and really show the quality. 21-year-old, it's time for him to really get a starting role in the team. It does mean we have a couple of options on the outside the bench, or on the squad I should mean, for those wings. So Michael Scott, who played on the right wing, can come in. Felix Schmidt can come in. Lucas Brumme can come in when he's not injured. He's injured at the moment. So yeah, we have options and depth in that whole midfield now, and that's really, really important for us. Up front, Diakite is in his second season now, so we're expecting more from him. The club record transfer last season, but we brought in a new striker, and it is Frank Magri, who is a Cameroon international, replacing Badjai in the starting lineup. I think he could be a really, really good signing on a free transfer. Was at Toulouse last season in France. I think that could be really important to have those two link up. Let's compare him to Badjai, whose place he will be taking. You can see it is definitely an upgrade. Badjai's been fantastic for us. I'm not saying he hasn't been, but he's just 31 now. Slight decline maybe on him, so he will be an important depth player for us. Badjai. Magri will start up front alongside Diakite. We have the Tiger Lobinger. Badjai has come in as strikers as well. All over the field we really have depth now, which is really, really good, and that could be important during the season with injuries, and hopefully we won't get into any sort of a slump like we have done in previous seasons. So that is our first 11 of the season. Let's go and take on Fortuna Düsseldorf. So here we go with season opener at home to Fortuna Düsseldorf. There is our new lineup, new midfield too, with the swap of wingers as well. Adai, his first time as a regular starter on the wing. New striker in Magri. And yeah, taking on Düsseldorf, a team we've struggled against in previous seasons. Hopefully we can get up and running with an early season win. It would really boost our momentum in this season. We've been so close to promotion last season and the season before, when it was just an end of season slump that stopped us getting into those promotion spots. A win here, and this season will start up and well. First highlight here is a free kick for Düsseldorf to go to the far post. Setford comes, punches it clear, falls to the ground. He's back in position now. It's deflected. Oh, what a save from Setford. Looked like he'd gone the wrong way, but he stops it. Throw in here for Düsseldorf. Hop takes it for them, and they're trying to create something. 12 minutes gone off this game. Chance here. Bit of space for Muller on the far side. Gets the shot. Tim Muller, first goal of the season, goes to our opponents, and that was all too easy. Really was. He was in so much space on that side. He could compose himself for the shot. We see it comes with the throw in. They work it to play the ball over to Muller, and it is Bataro who'd come in off his right back position. Muller then has time to take the shot past Setford, and we're 1-0 down. Muller here with a throw in. 28 minutes gone, and it's not been the start of the season I would have liked here. Düsseldorf have dominated so far. They've got the lead goal, and here they're looking for a second shot from distance. Setford tested again, but he makes the save. Free kick here, Hadjum to take it. 39 minutes gone of the first half. Wilson Brown in possession, looking for an option to Hadjum. Can we create something? Get ourselves a step back level before half time. Not really been in this game so far. Here's Bataro. Bataro onto Johnson on this right wing now. Takes on his full back. Can he get across? And he can. It's Magri. Can't win the header. It'll fall back to Hadjum though. We're on the attack still. Adai. Magri. He's got a goal on his debut. Frank Magri. I don't think this is going to be disallowed. It'll be an assist for Adai as well. Good link-up play. I think this will be given. It is. It's 1-1. Goal for Magri on his debut. Didn't contest that header. Fell back to Hadjum. He plays it to Adai. A quick pass into Magri. It's a lovely finish. Deflected in though. Bit of luck about it. Who cares? We're 1-1. Thrown here. Hadjum to take it down to Magri. He plays it back to Zaroli. He can get turned. He plays it to Wilson Brown. We're trying to get forward here. Wilson Brown to Bataro in a bit of space. Johnson makes himself available. Johnson can't get turned. Now he can, and he'll take on his full back, Dennis Johnson. Can he get across into the box? He can. Oh, deflected by Muller. Brilliant save from their keeper to stop an own goal. Magri then heads it straight at him. That was brilliant from their keeper. Looked a certain own goal there, and like we were going to take the lead before half time, but we're going to go in at 1-1. I did say Düsseldorf being the better team, but we've dominated possession with 70%, but they have created probably the better chances. We're lucky to be 1-1. Let's hope we can win this in the second half. Free kick here for Düsseldorf. They're going to whip it in towards the far post. Wilson Brown gets up, wins the header. Hadjum has it now, and he has space to run into to bring us on a counter-attack. Hadjum, can he beat a man? He can. Magri, can he hold it up? He can. Back to Hadjum, and this is looking good now at the moment. Wilson Brown, can we create an attack from this? Zaroli gets turned, plays it to Diakite. Diakite needs support. Johnson is there with him. Johnson makes the run. Diakite picks him out. Dennis Johnson into the box. He's taken down. Referee points to the spot. There will be a VAR review. It looks like Muller, the goal scorer for Dusseldorf in the first half, has given away a penalty here just before the hour mark. Is it going to be given? No penalty given. It stays 1-1. Free kick for Dusseldorf here. 20 minutes to go. They clip it into the box. We win the header through Capo. It'll fall to a Dusseldorf player. They're trying to create a shot from distance. Oh, that was dangerous, but thankfully it's off target. Over the injury time here at the end of this game, looks like we're going to start the season with a draw, and we are. There's the full time whistle. So a 1-1 draw, not a terrible result to start the season. Magri getting a goal on his debut, important, and a good few performances from players who are making their debut, including Kowalski, who came off the bench. He got a 7.0 at centre back. That's good to see. So we start the season with a point. So here we have the table after the first round of fixtures of the season. We're in 11th place on 1 point with a lot of teams. Hansa Rostock are top, Heideheim 18-16, who of course were competing for promotion at the end of last season. Schalke started the season with a win as well. They're up in 5th position. I think it's a decent start to our season. If you look at the season preview, Fortuna Dusseldorf are tipped to finish 5th. So we got a point at home to them. Yeah, we started the season with unbeaten. Good for Magri to get his goal. And by the way, our assistant manager knows what this season is all about. In the press conference, he said, we are hungry for revenge, which we certainly are this season. And yeah, we started with a point, and let's hope we can build on that. For the next episode, we are going to come back for 2 games against Elfsborg and Mainz 05. They're 2 teams that'll be around the promotion battle. They'll be in the top 8 for sure. So there'll be 2 tough games, away to Elfsborg and home to Mainz. Tough test to start the season. But yeah, we started with a point. Let's hope we can build on it. If you did enjoy this episode, please drop a like on the video. Always good to see more likes and the people enjoying them. Don't forget to leave any feedback you have in the comments. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Really helps the channel grow and helps you catch every video in the Sleeping Giant series. There is a playlist on the channel. It will catch up on everything from the start. And until the next episode, please take it easy.